In 1956, chemist William Mitchell was messing around in his lab looking for a way to invent instant soda tablets. While unsuccessful, he stumbled upon a candy that had a fun popping sensation due to the release of carbon dioxide bubbles. It wasn't until 1975 that this candy became available to the public as what we today call Pop Rocks. Not only will Pop Rocks take on two competitors today, but it will also take on an urban myth as our brave YTD trio mix Pop Rocks and Coke in hopes that their stomachs don't erupt. It's our most explosive episode ever. You tried it! You Tried Dat. I'm Nick Novak with my pals Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hey there.
Have you guys done anything as dangerous as what we are trying today?
Wow. Well, I did skydiving one time. Is that more or less dangerous than eating Pop Rocks?
A little less. They're in the same ballpark, but Pop Rocks and Coke is one of the more, we're told, dangerous acts you can possibly do.
I ate Pop Rocks and drank a Coke because my parachute didn't open. And then I just bounced off the, big fat belly that I ended up with. After
Popped off a rock on the ground.
Yeah.
So reading through Nextdoor, as I tend to do, just looking for a laugh or two when I get bored. So
oh boy.
The advertisement on Nextdoor that I read, because someone posted it because local places are posting ads, said Bliss Beauty is now open and doing curbside bikini waxing. So
All right.
Not sure what the process of the curbside bikini wax is. But it made me think of things that maybe. So what actually have you guys had? What have you done curbside during the pandemic?
Posed as a bikini waxer? That's all I really got done so far.
Yeah, I did a lot of I've done a lot of groceries, right? A lot of curbside groceries, meals. We bought a swimming pool curbside, like a full size. No, it was like a kiddie pool.
What?
Inflated. Yes, they brought out all the bricks and gallons of water and just loaded them into my car. No, it was an inflatable kiddie pool. We bought it at the beginning of the summer.
Geiger, what have you done?
Same, groceries, food pickup. We did have on Thursday, we had a guy come out. Last year, my snowblower wouldn't start when I needed it to work. So I had some guy come out and just winterize it, change out the fluids and the oils. And so he just pulled up in this giant truck. All I had to do was leave the snowblower out on the driveway. He wheeled it into his thing, fixed it, and then wheeled it back out. Which is good because if you followed him around in a similar truck and just wheeled it in, you could just totally steal a whole bunch of snowblowers. Because it totally just let this guy wheel it into his truck and then shuffle off. But other than that, we haven't done much curbside. Well, we didn't. Well, I mean, we take our trash out and leave it by the curb. That's kind of not new.
Right.
We've been doing that.
I have been driving around with a truck and stealing people's trash. I mean, snowblowers.
Which would you guys do a haircut? Obviously, bikini wax is too personal, right? You're gonna, I guess, pull. If you were to do that, you pull up, open the door, spread eagle, and maybe they put a curtain up. But let's say you had to get a haircut or something like that. Would you be up for a curbside haircut where you just lean your head out the door and the barber just
head out the door, my front door?
Well, I think they in San Francisco there was a couple week long period where where nail salons were allowed to reopen, but only outdoors. And I know the ones in my neighborhood, they actually hauled the full nail salon chairs out onto the sidewalk, and they were just sitting out on the sidewalk, doing the nail salon thing.
What's the equivalent for a man? The curbside physical? Turn your head and cough, please.
Does he look at you while he's parked on the curb? Just look at you inside your house and go, "Yeah, it looks good." I mean, I don't bikini wax. Is that just the crotch area? Is that literally what that is? It's not like your legs or something where you can have your pants on at the side of the road and they can still they got to get in there, right?
Yes.
I honestly don't know. I have no idea what the process of when you get a bikini. bikini wax is.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you go in and you just drop all trow you have and they go at it, or they
All
are going
available
like
trow.
around. So I don't know that process because I would never be like, get a ball wax or something. So
You wouldn't get a curbside ball wax?
curbside might entice me, but
You do drop all trow for the bikini wax. Just
You do.
have you guys ever actually had anything waxed
No.
at all?
Why would I wax something?
I don't know. You don't want the hair to be there?
We ate wax fangs one time. Does that count?
We're eating wax today too, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, we are?
Yeah, the Nik L Nips is wax.
Ugh, God damn it. I did get curbside groceries just this week. We got some sandwiches from the deli inside the grocery store, but got home, and instead of the sandwiches, it was just 2 full French baguettes.
What?
Yeah, we had ordered a sandwich that was supposed to come on a French baguette with some like meat and cheese and stuff like that, but they had just given us, I guess the guy misread it, just gave us 2 full-on French baguettes.
Geiger, you got a curbside lap dance once, right?
Yeah, I
She
did.
was just rubbing herself on the hood of the car.
Yeah, it was like a big hood ornament, and she just kept working it. And they played like Buck Cherry or something on the back of the car, like, "Oh, you crazy bitch!" And they just pull up, and I'm just like, "Yeah." So then I sit at the curbside, and you're just like, wad up the dollars and just chuck them at her.
That's obscene.
Yeah.
That's dirtier than a real lap dance, honestly.
You think? Yeah, that's not at all. But hey, look, we're all trying to get through the pandemic in different ways. So I just wanted to support local business.
Just doing your part.
Of course.
And she was doing her part as well. I have no idea what that was supposed to mean. That was the dumbest. Hold on, let me get this zinger in. Also, she did her part, if you know what I mean. I need a curbside joke writer real quick to come over here.
No good joke ever ended with, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean.
Now wait, hold on. Are you saying our nation's finest comedian, the guy who played Ernest, was not all that funny? You know what I mean?
Varney.
Hey, Vern. I couldn't think of his name. But you knew who I meant. So I didn't even have to say, you know what I mean?
When you said our nation's finest comedian, I just naturally assumed you meant Gallagher. Like, the problem with the politicians, you know what I mean? Smash.
The problem with the curbside bikini wax.
Frankenstein just rolls up and says, "Crotch wax."
You need to listen to Halloween for that one. All right, we got candy to eat. Let's eat it. We're going to eat it tableside, not curbside. So we've got 3 snacks. I'll rate them on a 5-point scale. Love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. And we're going to start with the French Chew Taffy. This is Doscher's famous French Chew Taffy. This is the strawberry flavor. I've never actually heard of this candy brand, but when I got it, there were a lot of different flavors of Doschers. This has a picture of a little kid looking kind of funny on the front of the package, but it does kind of have an older design to it, like maybe it's an older company.
That kid needs to get curb stomped. Because
I was gonna say, what was the...
Is there a way to get curb stomped that's not curbside?
That's actually one service that didn't have to adjust at all.
Now, why does it says break it on the back? Strike against hard surface and break into bite-sized pieces before unwrapping. Oops.
You have to, I'm telling you to curb stomp it.
You can't do that. It's taffy.
Yeah.
I guess if you put it in the fridge, you could do that.
It says freeze it, crack it, smack it, bite it.
Oh, we're eating it straight.
Okay.
It wasn't not in a cold place when they were selling it.
It does have that strong artificial strawberry smell that a lot of candy had.
It's like super tongue looking in appearance.
Tongue looking?
Huh?
Like this is like a tongue colored candy. It's not like a bright strawberry.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
How would you describe that taffy? Tongue looking. How'd you describe that tongue? Taffy looking.
You guys like taffy in general?
I do. I kind of like saltwater taffy. Different. Like to get like a variety pack of different flavors of saltwater taffy is kind of fun.
Yeah.
This is a lot of taffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a huge bar of taffy.
It is way huge.
Yep. Great add-on. Yeah, it would be, honestly, it would be a chore to finish this.
My jaw would fall off.
It does tout 1 gram of fat per bar on it.
Only one? Oh, I might switch to this full time.
Switch from what? What were you eating before?
Food. Any food. This is like the... This is like, you know, like the Subway diet or whatever. This is like the Doscher's diet.
His name is Doscher, and he likes to give that toffee.
Still looking good.
Now, this guy here on the cover, this guy, he's like really licking his lips. Is he licking his lips because of this taffy or because he just drove by a curbside bikini wax?
I knew that was coming. I just didn't know which way you were going to phrase it. Okay.
Bikini wax then?
Yeah.
That's the answer?
Yeah. Fucking horned up little kid.
I suddenly realized you wanted us to answer the question. All right, Geiger. You're up for answering this question and rating it.
So, yeah, this is fine. Taffy to me is fine. I've never found myself craving taffy or wanting to get some taffy. Saltwater taffy, like you said, no, it's not bad, but this is that very sweet, fake strawberry taste. I think the taste is pleasant enough. I don't mind the taste. The process of chewing this hard, solid bar of taffy is a lot. I've had 3 or 4 bites and now I'm sick of it. So I'd give it an indifferent to that. It's not horrible. I can see myself taking a couple bites here and there the rest of the week or so, just whittling down this nice
rest of the week.
He's gonna eat it slowly over the course of a week.
Oh, you gotta savor this thing. You know, slam right through it like some hungry Brazilian.
2 years later, it's covered in mold, and you're still slowly taking bites of it. It's really aged well with time. Like a fine
freeze it,
wine.
smack it, mold it, eat it, puke it. So yeah, it's fine. It's there. It's not fantastic.
Freeze it, smack it, nurse it over the course of many months.
Ration it out.
Chad?
I think over the course of this week, and by this week I mean tonight, I'm going to dump the rest of this in the compost bin.
It'll still be there weeks later.
Yeah, you can
Your
come...
fucking compost bin is just filled with candy and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're always dumping our stuff in there.
I throw out a lot of the stuff we eat. It's very wasteful. Yeah, this is bad. It's not completely repulsive, but it gets stuck in my teeth too much, and I don't like the flavor. I mean, it is that very sort of artificial strawberry flavor, but with nothing else there to kind of counterbalance it. That's all you get. You know, sometimes you have that flavor surrounded by chocolate or with some sugar on it or something. But this is just straight up that strawberry flavor, and it's too much. Plus, hate the kid on the front. Dislike that.
Oh. Are you going to send this thing back to the Earth from whence it definitely did not come?
It's 10 million years from now, there's aliens crawling through the dirt, and they used to be a compost bin, and they find this fully intact taffy with 2 bites taken out of it.
And they're like, bleep blorp blorp, which means this kid looks fucked.
And they say bleep bleep blop blorp, which means come over here and give me a curbside bikini wax.
In the future, huh? In the dystopian future, the one thing that has remained is bikini waxing services.
But only curbside.
There's ragged, hairy, dirty people just covered in filth, but their crotch areas are immaculately waxed.
Okay, I'd like it more than you guys. It's too big is the issue. If this had been in a square, just a regular square taffy, I think I would have said that it was very good. And I've decided not to count that too much against it because I do like the flavor. I like the kid. I like the cut of his jib.
You like this kid? No, you don't.
We've decided that he has the face he has because he's driving by a curbside bikini. So I'm not going to fault him for that. I'm not faulting him. He's a red-blooded young man who can't resist the curbside bikini. And so
curbside bikini is when this kid's balls dropped.
So I'm actually going to give it a like that. So we have a dislike, an indifferent, and a like. So just a middling score there. Next, we're going to go with the old Nik L Nip. So you may have had these before. They are little, what look like Coke bottles. They are wax, and they have liquid inside of them. There's 4 different flavors. I was reading up the sort of recommended way to eat them. It's bite off the top, drink the liquid, and then chew the rest of it like bubble gum. Multiple sites said chew it like bubble gum. So you're supposed to so for at least one of these, you have to put the entire thing in your mouth and chew it like bubble gum until you are ready to spit it out. But I do think we need to try all 4 of these flavors, at least with the liquid.
What do we know what these flavors are? I couldn't find it anywhere on here.
Red, orange, yellow, and green.
It does say bite 'em, drink 'em, chew 'em.
Yeah.
Freeze 'em, slap 'em, bite 'em, chew 'em, wax 'em.
Wax. Race for wax 'em.
Nick 'em, nip 'em. So this is like
bleep lorp bloop 'em.
I think this is strawberry, orange, yellow, and Incredible Hulk cum. I think those are the 4 flavors.
Yellow? You didn't say lemon.
Strawberry, orange, yellow. You only thought of the beginning and end of that joke. You didn't.
I didn't get all the way through it. I was so in a race to get to that Hulk cum, I had to forego the rest of it.
Incredible Hulk driving by a curbside bikini.
All right, should we do it in that? Should we do it in that order? Strawberry first, Hulk come last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this strawberries? We know that.
Well,
Probably. I'll bet it's cherry.
Okay, bite off the top.
Every flavor I listed was correct. I looked at the package from the factory. Oh, it's like squirty.
This guy describes food. Ladies and gentlemen.
The yellow flavor was the squirtiest.
It's hard to get it out, actually. I can't get it all out. I will say the liquid is a little better than I thought because I had the lowest possible expectation for it.
It's a lot more liquidy than I thought.
How long do I need to chew this shit before I've met the requirements?
Oh, we're chewing this one? All right, I'll chew it.
This shit is terrible. It's like eating a fucking crayon. For some reason, I thought the stuff inside would be like goo, not like almost like gel. Not
yeah,
like,
so did
liquid.
I. I didn't think it would just be like a straight up liquid, but I couldn't tell if that was actually strawberry or cherry or raspberry. Who knows? It was just generic red flavor.
Orange next.
It could have been Red Hulk cum.
Is not Hulk blood? Now, is the orange going to be orange or is the orange going to be lemon?
Taste orange.
Ugh.
They do have a little bit different flavors. The orange isn't that orange, but at the very least, it's not just like a generic flavor with different colors to it.
I can recognize it as an orange, as an attempt at an orange flavor, though. Whereas the red was literally just red flavor.
All right, next the yellow.
It sure was tasty, Red.
The most juice I get's when I bite the cap off.
Yeah, I know that there's like a pop of juice that comes flying out.
The problem is if you squeeze it to get juice out, it like closes the bottom half.
The yellow does taste.
It is lemon.
Oh wow, that is tart.
Yeah,
the yellow, the lemon.
So green's gonna be lime.
Apple maybe.
Could be apple.
This lemon is sour.
Yeah, it's apple.
Look at that.
That's the best one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because it's last. Whew. Okay. Chad, you're up first.
Well,
Tell us what you think about this tasty treat.
this is hard because obviously the outside part of it is just a complete bleep blorp. Like, it's so bad. It's just wax, right? It's like, it's not food, right? So it's very hard to rate this thing that's not food, but the outside is terrible. Some of the inside flavors were okay-ish, right? Like, it was like just like drinking like a Kool-Aid kind of thing. Wow.
Bag up job here. These inside flavors were better than the outside flavors.
And both the inside and outside flavors better than the curbside flavors. So this is I don't, how can you give this anything but a hate dad? It's so stupid. Like,
I'm not giving it a hate dad.
Never would buy this again. Never, ever in a million years would I want to consume this again. This gets a hate dad.
Wow.
All right. It's not a hate dad. I get that the wax isn't great. The wax actually tastes a little bit better if you put it in your mouth with some of the liquid still there, because it adds some flavor to it.
Sure.
I'm not going to chew it for very long.
Also, rocks dipped in chocolate are fantastic for about a quarter second.
I think the liquid tasted better than I thought it was going to. I had a really super low expectation because it has been sitting inside of this wax for who knows how long. And
how many
so I thought it couldn't possibly be good. And some of the flavors were okay. I almost wanted to give it an indifferent, but it was too hard to actually get the liquid out. Like, you couldn't squeeze it. You had to kind of work to get it out. So I am going to give it a dislike that I wouldn't get it again. It's kind of I think it could be done better than this, but it's not a hate. We've had much worse things. So just a dislike for me, Geiger.
So to be clear, the reason it was downgraded is the sheer amount of effort you had to put in to get that delicious sauce.
It's normally a Chad answer.
Sauce. I like thinking of this as sauce. It's like ketchup packets start coming in wax or whatever. You have to bite them open and squeeze them on your burger.
Some environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Is it?
Do these compost, or should I put them in my trash?
We're going to find out.
Everything you order comes in wax, and then you don't have to throw things away. All you have to do is just like chew pounds of wax after you take your food out of it.
Oh, that's it? Sounds wonderful. Sign me up.
So there's pluses and minuses about the snack. On the plus, I agree. I thought the sauce inside was better than I thought. It was less. I thought it was going to be, like I said, like real gooey and like a gel almost, but it was actually pretty liquidy. And I give them credit for that, I guess. I don't know why, but I do. And it tasted better than I thought. The other cool part about this is like you could pass these out like watching the game. It looks like you and your buddies are putting down some brewskis, right? Just slamming these little bottles.
Very cool.
The negative part about this snack is that they tell you to eat the bottle because it's fucking garbage. It's eating wax. It tastes bad. It doesn't go away. You really shouldn't swallow it.
No, it doesn't say swallow. It says chew it. They don't tell you to eat it. They tell you to chew it.
For what purpose? You can't consume it, and it doesn't taste good. Why am I chewing the bottle afterward? Like, what am I? What is that? Who's that helping?
Are you waiting for an answer?
Hey guys, first time caller. Why would you chew the bottle? I'll hang up and listen. Oh, sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, I would. The other thing is, like, you can't give these to kids. Like, I wouldn't give this to my kids. They'll just choke on it. They'll think they got to eat the bottle or whatever. Which they're right in this case, but
your kids don't know how to chew.
Well, my kids do, but little kids maybe wouldn't. So
I hope you're not giving this to little kids. Here, 1.5-year-old, have this fucking wax sugar thing.
And that's most of your free time is handing candy to little kids, right?
Yeah, I'm the curbside candy guy. I just walk. I have a little bell. Hey, poison candy.
Where was the bell? You leaned back like the bell was
right.
not in your hand.
Hey, ring-a-ding-ding, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what just happened? So, no, I give this a dislike that. This is, as much as the form factor makes you look like a real fucking badass drinking out of these little bottles.
Oh yeah.
Having to chew the bottle afterward is disgusting. For that, I knock it down into a dislike that.
All right, two dislikes and a hate. The Taffy still in front, but the Pop Rocks will make a strong charge for the win here later. But right now it's segment time.
Yeah. So, with the pandemic continuing to happen, I feel for those who might be on their own right now, like not with someone. And so it can be hard to go meet somebody outside. So I thought I would do a little service for our listeners. If you are single and looking to kind of find your soulmate, I thought what better way than to arm you with some great, easy, foolproof pickup lines. So I did some research on pickup lines. A lot of them have the same ones that you've probably already seen, right? The old "why are your feet tired because you've been running through my mind all day" style bangers, right?
Yeah.
So I thought I need some more creativity. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find the website with the most fair, balanced, intelligent people contributing to it. This is the best pickup lines from Reddit. So these are created totally non-toxic whatsoever. So we're going to go through these pickup lines. So I'm going to read them off for you. Okay. I got to get my shades on so I look like a real smooth operator here.
He just did a sight gag on a podcast. Hey, for those listening, he just put on a pair of shades and zipped up his cardigan.
Oh yeah, baby. You know that. Hey, baby. You want to see my cardigan get zipped all the way up? Zip, zip, zip. All right. So I'm going to read these off, and you guys are going to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10.
Why'd you put on the sunglasses?
Hey, baby, I got to get in the mood. All right. All right.
I will give you credit. You get more into character and segment than anybody else does. So.
Yeah. I make up for my awkward planning with full commitment. Oh, yeah. I'll commit to you, baby. See, that's how I'm so good at this already. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to read it off. You give me a 1 out of 10 of how 1 being in no way and 10 being all the way. Would you be mortified to say this to a living, breathing human being? All right.
Wait, 10 is the most mortified I would be,
yes.
Or the best the pickup line works?
No, the most mortified. So 1 would be like, that's not a terrible line. 10 is like,
okay.
How can I say this to it? Yeah.
1 is good, 10 is bad.
I said mortified, baby. Oh, baby, you ain't been listening. All right, hold on.
So it could be a good line. I just might be embarrassed to say it.
Right. You might just want to be single forever, so you don't want to use this liquid gold I got for you here. Hold on. Hey, girl.
What is that?
All right, here we go. Yeah. You can't hear that smooth jazz.
Why does it sound like someone's crinkling paper while they're playing a saxophone?
Oh, baby, because the YouTube clip I searched 20 seconds before this podcast started had a fire in it for some reason. And I'm too lazy to find a new one. Oh, yeah. All right. Sit back and relax. All right, so line number 1.
Is this what it's like being seduced by you?
Now think about the pandemic, how hard it is to do this from a moving car at the curbside as I'm rolling by. All right. Hey, girl. I think there's something wrong with my cell phone. It doesn't have your number in it. That's pretty good, right? Would you use that?
I actually would just give that. I would only give that a 3. I wouldn't be all that mortified to say that it's not obscene in any way. So I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm sort of right there. I was thinking a 2 for that one. That's not that bad.
Okay. All right. Hey, baby. I thought you were Franklin Roosevelt for a second because you brought me out of a Great Depression. And you're a dime. It's got some bonus flattery right there. Huh? What do you think, girl?
1. I think that one's kind of funny. But I don't know if I want to know the maybe I'm just really interested in meeting a woman who's into FDR jokes.
I didn't know that's where it was going. I thought it was going to be some because you got me up out of my wheelchair or something.
Yeah, I know for sure it was going to be that too.
Because you defeated polio. But he didn't do that.
Because you served so many terms that they had to change the Constitution. What?
Because you're the only rose I felt. Yeah, we're punching this up for Reddit here.
I'm going down a point too because I like that one a bit better. I think that you could get away with being goofier saying that than the first one, so I'm going to give it a 2.
Right. All right. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna go down a point too, if you know what I'm saying. If you use that line, I'm saying on your penis.
There you go.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through in the old, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think you knew what I'm saying, but just be sure I'm gonna make it very clear what I was saying. There's no context
Seriously,
here whatsoever.
do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to clarify.
You don't appear to be reacting whatsoever. You just walked away and started talking to your friends.
Do you know what I'm saying? I just learned English this morning. I'm not sure if I got it right.
This guy's morphing into Morgan Freeman slowly.
Yeah, I was just asking when he became Red. Hello, Red. Are you like Roosevelt? All right. Number 3. We're off to a real fast start here.
The warden's an asshole. Now blow me, Red.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
No one can see that.
All this great performance going to waste, girl. All right. Hey, girl. Are you trash? Because I really need to take you out.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of negging him by calling him trash.
Yeah. I'm going to put that up there at like a 6 because I think saying, "Are you trash?" right off the start, she may not even be around for me to finish the line.
You're shouting the rest of it at the back of her head.
Are you trash?
Because I want to take you on a date. Chad?
Could I modify it to like, are you the taffy in my compost bin? Because you look like you're millions of years old.
Sure? Question mark. I suppose.
Yeah, that I think I'm right there with Novak. A 6. That's awful. Yeah.
Okay. We got plenty to get through.
How long this YouTube track is, and when you'll have to reset it.
I'm just hoping my dad doesn't call. All right.
Is that a pickup line?
Would you like to call my dad? He's apparently a wolf. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, girl. Was your dad a butcher? Wait, hold on. I can't read my own writing. Oh, I got it. All right. Reset. Reset, girl. Hold tight while I confirm my notes.
You wrote down your pickup line to the girl as you approached her?
I have a big book of these. Hey, Dad, was your dad a butcher? Because I never sausage a beautiful girl before. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, yeah. Aren't you glad I came back for that girl and finished it off?
Yeah, that was worth it. I actually think that's the funniest one. That's legit funny. I'm gonna go 1 for that. I think that one's fine.
It is funny. I thought it's the funniest one yet, but it has the word sausage in it, which is a little aggressive. So I'm still gonna go 5.
Oh, you got a problem with aggressive pickup lines, huh? Then you might want to stop this podcast right now because it's about to get aggressive.
Oh, good. I was waiting for that. I'm saving the high numbers for what I'm assuming is coming later.
We're building up, girl. All right. All right. Hey, baby.
Wait, I'm the girl still when we're just talking about this segment?
For the rest of this, you are a girl now. I've just been practicing all my pickup lines on Novak these last 13 years. Hey, baby. Would you say you're the Russian Revolution? Because there's an uprising in my lower class. Oh, yeah. That's a Bolshevik line.
I'd say that's probably like an 8 because it's implying that I'm getting hard, which is assault, brother. I mean,
Man, this guy.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This guy picked up on that right away.
Yeah, for me that's I think 8's right there. I might even go 9 because if you're making Russian Revolution jokes, like you are not picking up anyone.
Well, what if you're appealing to her mind and her sense of history.
Yeah.
And your penis.
French Revolution or GTFO?
Napoleon ride or die, girl. All right, ready? Hey, girl. I am gay. Just kidding. Want to go out sometime? Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotta flip that script.
That's a bad one.
It also doesn't work real well if you really are gay, and then you have to backtrack out of that.
Sure. Yeah, that one's gonna be like a 7 for me, because at least you're not directly referencing your anatomy, but it's still pretty cringy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the worst one yet, actually. I'm going to give that one a 9.
All right. We're heading down the home stretch, fellas. Get ready to be covered in female adulation. All right, here we go. Hey, girl. I just shit my bed. Can we share yours? Oh, I mean, it almost ain't fair, fellas. These women gonna be falling on our feet. Oh yeah. Shit bed, go.
I'm gonna say I actually think that's not as bad as some of the other ones. I'm gonna go 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a real good one at nursing homes.
I think that is as bad as the other ones and worse. I'm going 9 on that. That's terrible.
Okay.
I hope you have a 10 in here. I've been saving my 10 for something. So
we're getting to some here. Don't worry about it. Here we go. All right, girl. Did you just die? Because I'm really necrophiling you right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, you been saving that 10, eh, baby?
That's a 10.
Drop that 10 on me,
10
baby.
Time. Yeah,
That's a 10.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good one around Halloween, maybe. But if the girl's dressed like a zombie, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Well, she really is a corpse. What do you think?
Right? Yeah.
She can be really physically heavy to pick up. You might need some help.
Two 10s. 2 10s.
2 10s. All right, that's a 20. All right, here we go. Hey, girl, are you from Tennessee? Because I'm trying to fuck.
What?
That's a play off the old one. If you ever hear the old one, it's like, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
10 I see.
But they shake it up. They take it a different direction. Just get blown with it.
That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But I can't give it a 10, because at least you're not fucking a corpse, so that'll get a 9 from me.
I think I'll double up on the
Oh
9.
my, how our standards have changed.
It's still pretty aggressive, just yelling
yeah.
fuck at her like immediately. I guess you don't yell it, but that's how you did it. So I guess that's the way I gotta do it.
Because I'm trying to fuck, just screaming it across the street. All right, we got 3 more, so we'll get through these. All right. Hey, baby, are you into whales? Because I want the humpback at my place. Yeah. I added the music.
The humpback at my place.
I want the humpback at my place. Humpback at my place.
I thought you said I want 2 humpback. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
grammar and syntax make this better, right? We better hammer out the details of this line first. I want the humpback at my place.
Why? If you're gonna be an asshole, don't be dumb too. I mean, you gotta have something going for you. I'm saying 8. Just why the fuck not? I don't know. 8.
Yeah, that's bad. I'll go 9 for that one.
Okay. All right. If you like aggressive ones, here we go. Hey, baby. Are you world famous chef Gordon Ramsay? Because my raw meat's going to make you scream. I'm kind of concerned about the state of this fella's meat. I don't know why it's so raw.
It's a terrible one, but I used to watch Hell's Kitchen a lot, so I actually found it very funny. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Oh, eager to use it. He's eager.
I'm eager.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, describing yourself as raw meat is very repulsive, but it is kind of funny. I'll go 7 for that one.
All right. Sorry, I was in the groove. Another visual joke no one can see.
Dancing around, you're like...
Trust me, everyone. Right. He looks very funny. He is a very funny.
All right. Now, this last one has a little bit of instruction added. The author made sure to provide lots of details for how to deliver this fine piece of art. All right, here we go. Hey, only use this when you're either having chicken or when the girl you're with and you are talking about chicken. This is what you say. Hey, baby.
Okay.
Chicken's nice, but a cut of you would be even better. My favorite? The thigh. But even better, the breast. P.S. Wait, he adds a postscript. That wasn't very good. I was thinking about it after I made chicken schnitzel. Lots of different ways to phrase it, though. I think you get the idea. Ooh, so versatile. Also kind of questioned his idea of the definition of the word favorite.
I mean, wouldn't that one have been better if it was like, you know, you work in some additional, like, oh yeah, I find your breast to be extra tasty and crispy, or something like that, right? Wouldn't you want to...
Crispy?
Show me those crispy titties.
Yeah, you guys like crispy breasts, right?
That's just
yeah.
The thing. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 6. I think this would be impossible for me to pick up somebody with this because it implies I have just eaten chicken with them, or we were talking about chicken, which probably wouldn't happen right away. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
It's a very specific scenario, granted. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, this one's just dumb. So I'll go 4 for that. That one's
all
stupid.
Right. Well, I hope all you players out there go pick up some ladies or men. These work on men.
I love it when women describe my pecs as crispy. It's wonderful.
There we go. That was pickup lines from Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. Appreciate your help. And I'm going to turn this shitty music off right now.
All right. Really, the only way to use pickup lines these days is like put them on your dating profile, right? Does anyone actually pick anybody up? Like even outside of the pandemic?
A lot of these, they said, like people are claiming to have actually tried them. I think they're using them on Tinder. Like they write them like try to write a funny text to like get their attention.
Well, use those and now don't use those. Actually, please don't ever say that to a woman or anybody. So let's see the pop racks. The pop racks are many people thought there's multiple people who thought that we have tried pop racks on the pod. But we have researched and made it clear we have not tried Pop Racks before. We have eaten them in an Oreo, but we have not. So this is the very first flavor of Pop Racks they had, the cherry. It's the original one that they came out with. Still popping after 40 years, claims the package. So we're going to eat them first regular and rate them, and then we saved eating them with soda till the end because if we die, then at least this episode was recorded and can be released posthumously.
If we die, then I hope all the women out there will really be necrophiling me.
Is that what you want?
Yep.
Really?
My dying wish was for someone to fuck me when I was dead. Why can't someone fulfill that dying wish of this man?
What do I do? Do I just pour this packet into my mouth, or what are you supposed to do?
We could do that. I picked some out with my hands, but you can really do it anyway. Just make sure you save some.
I used to love these when I was kids. We thought it was so cool.
They are fun.
It's one of the stunt foods that actually is kind of cool.
It's just a stunt food.
It's like food that's
What
only
fucking stunt are you?
well.
This food is so good at jumping off ramps with a dirt bike.
It's like gimmicky food. Like the only purpose of eating it is that if this didn't pop in your mouth, it would just be like not that appealing. It'd just be like random sweet. Like it would only like crushed up nerds.
I guess we're about to perform a stunt by having it with soda.
And you said we could die from it.
He's shaking those around.
Shake, Sonora.
Okay, I start. The Pop Rocks, I think, are a fun candy to eat. I do take that into account. And I think the taste's decent. I think the flavor's not bad. And they're fun in a way that no other candy is similar. Not like other things where you can dip. Like, it's fun to have a candy or food you could dip in something else, or something you can spread. But in this case, there's no other candy that does this. So I'm actually going to give them a like dat. I think the Pop Rocks are a good snack and could be enjoyable. Obviously more fun for kids, but still kind of fun to go back to as an adult. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, that is one point. Like they're good. I mean, I think you'd look like an idiot like walking around eating Pop Rocks as a grown person. Like people are just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But I do think they taste good. And like I said, I kind of like the popping on the tongue is a stunt that doesn't get old for me. I enjoy it. It's like BMX biking and like getting shot out of a cannon over a canyon or something like that. It's a stunt that I enjoy. So I will give it a like that as well. I don't think I could say love in all truth, but these taste good and they're cool. I like the science behind it and I think it's neat. So like that.
All right. These things have basically at least gotten a tie. So if Chad even thinks they're decent, the Pop Rocks will win the day.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys said it, that it is fun, it's cool, it's neat, it is very fun. I will say these past 2-3 minutes here as we've been eating this, most fun I've had in probably 10-20 years. A lot of fun. The problem is the flavor.
You giving us shit for saying that they're fun to eat?
Elaborate setup. I don't know where we're going here.
The problem is that it tastes bad. It's just like artificial sugary flavor, and I don't really see like sort of the appeal of the flavor. You know, I think maybe a grape might work a little better or something, but I think this is a bad flavor. Fortunately, they're very fun, so I am going to bring them up to an indifferent to that, just for how fun they are. A lot of fun.
Seems very passive aggressive. I don't fucking know why you're so angry about it.
I can't tell. Clearly you hated we thought they were fun, but then you rated them up. So I don't fucking know what to think.
You're talking to me like my wife does when I forget to do something around the house. No, I had a really fun time today. It was real fun. I'm indifferent to you. Just stomping around the house.
They're fun.
All right, so Chad thinks they're fun, and 2 likes and an indifferent. The Pop Rocks win, and now the time is nigh, gents. We're going to eat these Pop Rocks with Coke. Now, so they say that
Time is
the urban myth is that if you eat these together, that your head or stomach would explode.
Yeah,
right.
Oh boy.
So I'm sure no kid or person has ever tried this in 40 years because out of fear of death.
Yeah.
But we are going to do it today and hope we make it.
Well, real quickly, if it doesn't go well, I just want to say I appreciate doing this podcast with you guys. You're 2 of my best friends on earth, and I'm glad we could have fun with you with this stunt food. So
I can't think of a more fun way to die than the way we're about to die right now. Now, do we have to keep it in our mouth when we drink the Coke, or we just eat some and then chase it with a Coke? What's the technique?
I think you put some in your mouth and drink the Coke, and then what happens next is totally up to you. You want Pop Rocks?
Mm-hmm. There's no problem whatsoever.
All right, so our stomachs exploded. Chad is reaching for the phone, calling 911. Okay, so I think it actually, I don't know if it livened it up. It might actually dulled it a little.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it didn't crack nearly as much when you put the liquid in.
No.
It did taste like a giant mouth of sugar.
Yeah.
All right, Geiger, where can the people contact us?
Well, let me know if any of those slick, sweet lines worked for you and that you found love. If you get married, I fully expect the three of us to be invited because we were the ones that helped facilitate that arrangement. So reach out to us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We are on Facebook with the You Tried Dat group. We're on Twitter, hashtag You Tried Dat. We're on YouTube and Instagram and all the different social medias. And reach out to us. Let us know what you think about the snacks we tried today. And thanks for listening.
All right. So let's say, here's your last final question.
Right.
You either have to get your bikini zone waxed once a week for the rest of your life, right? So probably painful is my guess. And maybe you get used to it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Or once a week for the entire day, all you can have is Nik L Nips.
Oh. Well, that'd be debilitating to your health, I would imagine. Just like so much sugar and wax.
No, and you could be super healthy the other days. Probably wouldn't be all that unhealthy. You'd just basically be not eating much.
How many of these do you think you'd have to consume to not be hungry? Because you're not swallowing the wax, so that doesn't,
7,000.
Yeah, easily 4 or 5 digits.
I got a curbside delivery of 3 metric tons of Nik L Nip. Because I got to be honest, that first wax job for me is going to be quite extensive and painful. That is, they're going to need to bring an army of wax to the curb to help.
I for sure would take the wax job because
right.
At some point it's like not going to hurt anymore. You'll just be used to it, right? Like, right?
Yeah, real pensive all of a sudden.
Eventually it'll start to be fun.
I don't know.
You know?
It'll be fun.
How we like to have fun. We have so much fun on this podcast.
Just walking away from the wax lady. Yeah, it was fun. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Just getting my balls waxed. Thanks. It was super fun.
Oh, it's a really good thing. This waxing is fun. Thanks for it being so fun.
Just shouting in her face. Oh, I like to sit out here on the curb with my pants off, get my ass waxed. Fun. Real fun. Oh, wait, no, didn't say my ass, right? My ass is not in part of this. It's just my...
You can wax your ass too if you want.
What's your bikini area? Is it just groin?
Are you wearing a thong?
Well, it's not like my titties, right? You don't get your titties waxed for a bikini wax because that's part of the bikini.
If they're crispy.
I got them crispy titties. How about you, Novak? Nik L Nips? Is that what you would do?
No. The wax in a second.
Just taking a trash bag full of Nik L Nips into work for my lunch. Hey.
You'd be miserable. At least the waxing only lasts, I assume, like 5 minutes at the most, 5-10 minutes. The Nik L Nip will ruin your entire day, whichever day that is.
Ruin your entire day. Well, we drank 4 of them, so how's that going to do for us?
Fuck, it's Tuesday again. Get me the Nik L Nips.
I think you just not eat that Tuesdays. You're just like, oh, fuck it.
All right, well, I'll be on the can mainlining Nik L Nips all day. Shooting Hulk piss into the toilet. See ya. Guess I gotta work from home now. Nik L Nip stock through the roof. What the hell's happening in Illinois over there?
Because one guy is buying Nik L Nip. They're selling 3 a week. All right. Well, we've got the holidays coming up soon in a few weeks, so make sure you join us for our Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's episodes as we move to the holidays. But we'll be back next time. We'll be trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.